Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope everybody's having a great day. Now, as you can see from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about why James Dolan needs to sell the Knicks. I'm going to get into the positives and negatives of his total reign since being, how should I say, he inherited the team from his father. So I'm going to start off with the positives of why I think James Dolan should sell the Knicks in order for the Knicks to move on and be able to get better free agents. So I'm looking down. If you guys know, I'm looking down, looking at my paper. Since the year 2000, the Knicks have only one division title. They have only 2 winning seasons. They have one trip to the Eastern semifinals and got Carmelo Anthony a superstar. That's the positive parts of James Dolan's ownership as the New York Knicks. And I guess you could say Amar'e, whatever, but Carmelo Anthony superstar-wise, coming out the same draft with LeBron James, he was much, bigger. Now, the negative part about James Dolan's tenure is he hired Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson, he drafted Porzingis, but we wound up trading him. And I'm going to make this disclaimer, even though if I wasn't on YouTube at the time, when I saw Kristaps Porzingis being drafted, the first thing I said to myself, when I think the draft was in New York, so at that time, when he got drafted and they were booing him, I knew he was going to leave after that. I knew that Kristaps Porzingis was not going to be a New York Knick after they booed him out. Because the first thing I did, and I remember that day I was watching on TV, and I said, give him a chance, he might be good. But everybody was just booing him, Stephen A. saying hoodwink, bamboozled, led astray, and did all this stuff like that. Everybody was up in arms. All the Knicks fans was going crazy, booing and hollering about Porzingis being drafted. Then he proved that he can play, and everybody want to be on his side. Once I saw that, I knew Kristaps Porzingis was going to axe out before he became a free agent. He was going to sign a qualifying offer and be out of New York. There was no way he was staying after that because people didn't want him. And then he proved himself that he's a good player. He could play defense. He could block shots. He could hit threes, hit from the mid-range as well. I knew that he was going to leave. So him being traded, if I was James Dolan, he didn't step up, whatever the case may be. He had Phil Jackson. Porzingis didn't like Phil Jackson. But to me, because James Dolan hired Phil Jackson, gave him complete control, and just left and did absolutely nothing, and basically did not look out for the team and let somebody else get full control, and he messed everything up. To me, that falls under James Dolan because you are the owner. You are the president of a club. I don't want to hear, he gave somebody all the power. But no, if you're owner of a team, and what I'm going to get to later in the video, you're the owner of the team. You should care about the team. If you don't care about the team, what's the point of owning? So you can make money, sell the team, and you can make all the money that you can. It's that simple. I know some of y'all in the comments gonna be like, they've always paid for free agents. No, they pay for the worst free agents. They've put themselves in salary cap hell because of the ineptitude being run in this organization. Now, but besides Kristaps Porzingis leaving, Phil Jackson gave Courtney Lee that contract, Joakim Noah the contract. Instead of getting LeBron, you got Stoudemire. These are the things that, and not only that negative too, but like I said, that negative of getting Stoudemire, whatever, decent player, he started getting hurt, have injuries, different things like that. But another negative thing is that he traded the whole team to get Carmelo Anthony instead of waiting for Melo to be a free agent, draft those players, surround the team of players with Carmelo Anthony that he can play with, and not make Carmelo Anthony just the solid person on the team playing ISO ball. Yeah, it worked for a little bit. I'm not going to, disrespect Carmelo Anthony because he's a good player, and he held the Knicks down. But they didn't have pieces around him to help this team continue to move forward and win championships. They didn't have a team like Allen Iverson did with the 76ers, and he was the main offensive piece, but they had a defensive team. LeBron James, that Cleveland Cavaliers team in 2007, was a defensive team. Eric Snow and those guys. And he was the offensive piece. They didn't have that. Carmelo Anthony did not have that. He had him and Stoudemire and basically everybody else, Stephon Marbury and all that. And then you had Jeremy Lin for a little bit, Lin Sandy that ran off for 2 weeks. Like, if you just look at the whole team in total, how the Knicks were run, all the things that have happened, and not only giving out bad contract, but he does not care about the New York Knicks to be in a top 2 market. James Dolan does not care about the Knicks at all. Think about it. Basketball in New York City is everything. Everybody, It's a even though football, you got the Giants and the Jets, it's a basketball town. The New York City is basketball. Basketball is New York. So this whole thing that you have an owner, think about this. James Dolan doesn't care about the Knicks. He just cares about making money. He cares about being a rock star. He does not care. He's hired terrible general managers, managing the team. It's been horrible because he does not care. And the fact that everybody let this go down for all these years, nobody cared. No, listen, you want to protest, and y'all should have protested and had a boycott over the New York Knicks. There was no way you have an owner this bad. The Orlando Magics in the past, what I can say since 1992 when they got Shaq, have been better than the New York Knicks have been since 2000. I mean, I know that's not fair, but I'll say since 1992 all the way until now. The Atlanta Magic have a more impressive team, or they've done more since 92 than the Knicks. And I know it's because they had Shaq. I know that, and they went to the Eastern Conference Finals and they played Jordan and stuff like that. I understand that, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, the Magic's whatever. And think about it right now, the Knicks have nobody. The Magic's at this current stand of this video is in the playoffs. Listen, guys. James Dolan needs to sell the team. James Dolan needs to be out of New York. He does not care to be in a top 2 market, LA and the Knicks. This is not acceptable. James Dolan is not a good owner. He's not. He's been a terrible owner. He does not care about basketball. Who wants to pay people to open up for him? You want to pay people to open up concerts because you want to be a rock star instead of being an owner? If that's the case, sell the whole entire team. Get out of there. Let a new owner come in who cares about basketball, who won't be so hands-on. I know John's saying that James Dolan was hands-off, but I'm talking about somebody who can be hands-on, but just let the general manager do their job, but who's more involved instead of saying, well, you know what? I've been too involved before, so I'm just going to run away, go try to be a pretend rock star, and then all of a sudden, my organization's going to go back, so I'm going to keep firing and rehiring people. No, James Dolan doesn't care about basketball. They should make him sell his team. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. He doesn't care. He's in a top 2 market. You hire a bad general manager. He only cares about his music. He does not care about the New York fans. He doesn't care about anybody in the Knicks organization. He doesn't care about nothing. I don't care. Listen, you have to put in the comments if you pro James Dolan, or you could defend him all you want to. Get out of here. I'm not. Listen, you can put it down there all you want to. I'm not trying to hear it, though. I can say that right now. From the history of the New York Knicks since 1973, what have the Knicks done? And I can't even go that far because he wasn't on the team, whatever. But I'm just saying, in history, the New York Knicks have been poorly run. Like I said, he inherited the team from his dad in 1999, 2000, 1 division title, 2 winning seasons, 1 trip to the Eastern semifinals, and he got Carmelo Anthony. What else has he done? It's 2019. This season's about to be over. It's about to be the 2019-2020 season. Playoffs are about to start. When this video drops, and after this whole month, then you got April, and then you got the playoffs, and then the season's over, and then we're back again. So when you look at James Dolan, what has he really done? Hired bad GMs. Everything has been wrong with the New York Knicks since the year 2000. 99 he inherited the team. 2000 season, okay. Or 1999 season for that matter, okay. And he has done absolutely nothing. Nothing. The New York Knicks are terrible, and it's not because, he's the one who hired the GM, so it goes on him, but it's been terrible because he's been running the franchise. If I'm Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving, listen, a lot of people are going to say, well, you will always go to the Knicks before you go to Brooklyn, and the New York Knicks instead of Brooklyn. Now, that is true. People would rather play for the Knicks than Brooklyn. But let's stop sleeping on the fact that Brooklyn right now is in the playoffs, and I know people going to say, it's a weak Eastern Conference or whatever, but they still in the playoffs and they don't have a superstar yet. Why, if I'm Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, or any other free agent, Jimmy Butler or anybody else, or Klay Thompson, anybody, why would I come to this team when this franchise is run poorly? Their franchise is run poorly. The owner does not care. If I was them, I'd rather go to Brooklyn. Why would I come to the New York Knicks? It makes absolutely no sense. See, and my thing is, I want the Knicks to be good just as bad as anybody else. because big market teams being good. The Knicks have not been good for a very, very, very long time. We need the Knicks as basketball fans and as a big market to be good again. But having this owner own this team and having him just sit there and not do a damn thing, and then whenever he tries to do something, he ruins it instead of hiring the right people. He tries to hire the right people, but then he doesn't hire the right people. Now the Knicks have a good GM. Now they have a good president of basketball operations, but we got to see what they do this summer. But if I'm Kevin Durant and if I'm Kyrie Irving, why do I come here when the owner doesn't care? Yeah, the owner's going to step back. He's not going to be hands-on. But say if one day he says, you know what? Hey, man, I'm not going to do a music number. I'm going to come in and then he ruins everything. You don't know what you're going to get with this guy. Okay, I'm going to be hands-off. But say if he must start being hands-on again and ruins everything. Then what? This is the problem. Listen, I'd rather have the same president and the GM now and just say, hey, we need new ownership. The Knicks need new ownership. An owner that's not going to put his hands in everything, but we still need an owner who's still going to be, okay, I hired the right people. If somebody's not doing their job right, y'all out of here, and we're going to keep getting new people in here until we run it right. The fact that he doesn't even care to run the franchise right, not even to say anything, just to be out doing music. Like, listen, if you want to be a rock star so bad, sell the team for about $5 billion. Take that $5 billion, start your own thing, go on a tour, whatever the case may be, and be a rock star. We don't got time for you to be a rock star. Come on, how old are you? In your late 30s, in your early 40s, maybe late 40s, early 50s? I don't know how old you are, and I don't care how old you are. You acting like a child. James Dolan is acting like a child who does not want to run a team. And the fact that the New York Knicks is almost worth as much as Dallas Cowboys, at least Jerry Jones actually cares about his team. At least Jerry Jones is the guy. Sometimes he cares about his team a little too much from reports that you see online. But at the end of the day, I'm not trying to hear that, oh, you know, he's away from the organization. Because even when he's away, it's bad. Just leave. Just sell the team and to an owner who cares, and the New York Knicks fans will actually be good. The New York Knicks fans will be good if he sold the team, let it go, and he's gone by and never to be seen again. You want to be a rock star, go live your life. We ain't got time for that. We're trying to have the best Knicks basketball we can. The best Knicks basketball before Carmelo Anthony was there when they got to the Eastern semifinals. And before that was when they won the championship in 73. That's it. So those are just my opinions on this whole James Dolan situation. I gave you the positives. I gave you the negatives. Clearly, this man does not care about being the owner of the New York Knicks. It is what it is. Like I said, he needs to sell the team. If I'm Kyrie, Kevin Durant, any big free agent, I don't want to go there because at the end of the day, this organization is poorly run. They're trying to be run now better, but you traded Porzingis. I mean, then you didn't draft Dennis Smith Jr. and did you trade it for him anyway? Like, didn't you still have Frank? I'm gonna lose my mind if I keep going. But anyway, like I said, put in the comment section if you agree with me or not. If James Dolan needs to sell this Knicks team, if he needs to just get out of here, put a thumbs up, like the video. Just let me know your opinions on James Dolan because I am tired of him being the owner. He sucks. He's a terrible owner, and he needs to sell the team because he does not care about basketball. He does not care about you, New York Knicks fans. He doesn't care about New York basketball, period. He needs to leave. And I stress that enough in this video. James Dolan needs to sell the Knicks and he needs to leave. Thank you. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Tell me in the comments how you feel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with more videos. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching. I'm out. Peace.